Hi, this is Fern from FML Diversify. How's everybody doing? Um, I didn't do a December 25th video. I don't celebrate Christmas. It's not that I don't believe in Christ. I know Christ as my Lord and personal Savior. And yet I know that through my research, I know what I found. But anyway, I know a lot of people are enjoying this week off. It seems like a week because, yesterday there was no one out. I went walking. I went to get something to eat. And then I came back and I did some work. So there wasn't that many people out. There were some stores open. Not a lot, but there were some, the ones in the community that a lot of the people need to get to and who don't have transportation to other places. And today there were more people out, and also today is the beginning of a really great time for sales. And this is the time to get out there and if you have some money left over from that holiday, get some deals. And I went out today and I was able to get some turkeys, and I got 5 turkeys altogether, but I got 4 turkeys to have through the year. So if I want to take and pull one out or cut one up for different meals, 49 cents a pound. So get out there and look for those bargains, and just if the Lord leads you, then stock up. Some people say, okay, I don't need all, and they might take 1 or 2. So I was able to get some sausage and chicken legs and stuff, and some fruit and grapefruit, and I was able to get some apples from my grandson who came to visit me for a couple of days. He'll be coming back. I told his mom, I said, Grandma needs a break. Give me a day or 2 to recover. So yeah, that was definitely a couple of days he spent with me, and I love teaching. I love teaching my grandchildren. I didn't have a grandma who really had time to teach, and she was busy. She had a big family, and that was no excuse yet at the same time. Different times, and those women were doing different things. Actually, had my granddad that she took care of. They were together. I don't even know. I gotta find out how many years they were together. It had to be for a while, because they had like 12 kids. Then they had her oldest daughter had like 11 or 12 kids, and I know a couple of the daughters had like 5 kids. Yeah, we got a big family. So when my grandma passed, there were 101 great grandkids, and God only knows what it is now. So, but anyway, I hope you had a good week. Remember, 2025 is going. Begin to think about what your future is going to be like, the things you want to achieve in your future, start a business, your health and wellness, and take it one day at a time. A lot of times we run out there and we think everything's going to be overnight, and then we find out after 2 or 3 days, sometime after that one day or that couple of hours, we forget about those things that we wanted to do to improve ourselves. The biggest thing is to have faith and hope in the creator of the heavens and the earth. Genesis 1:1. He said, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. So start there. Start there. Be encouraged. So many things sometimes could come at us that can happen. There could be deaths in the family, loss of jobs. I went by a Big Lot today. I already knew they were going out of business, but to go through there today and look at one of them that I never went into this particular one, but I knew where it was. I was like hurting for the customers. They open these businesses and you think that this store is going to be there, and then all of a sudden they just move out overnight and they're gone. And then the employees, what they're going through, now their lack of employment, and they're looking for jobs. Remember, you can't start a business. You don't need a lot of money. Depends on what you want to do. If it's cleaning people's houses, if it's shoveling, if it's mowing, if it's babysitting, if it's making cakes and cookies, you can get a hawker peddler license. Just call your state and find out what the requirements are. And street vending businesses, hawker and peddlers, I made a visit to my local permit office, and they got this whole definition of these different things all jacked up. And they're telling people you can't do this, you can't do that, and it's not the truth, it's a lie. And it's time, and I'm asking God expose that lie, because people need to start businesses. There was a marketplace before there was brick and mortar. They were laying their stuff bare on the ground or in baskets, whatever they did. But don't let nobody tell you you can't start a business. You be encouraged, and you go out there and you do the research, and you don't need to go to a bank. No, you don't need to go to a bank for your funding. You have money. I know when God gave me my first business, it was with literally go and get some used things and clean them up and start reselling. It's ridiculous. But I want you to be encouraged that God will provide. He is a provider, and He is faithful. I've seen it so many times. He's given us the spirit of creativity in us. And when somebody tells you no, you don't take their no. No. You go and you investigate and research that thing. The same way there's cottage home license in the state I live in, somebody from another country challenged the laws here, and she took it to the representative in house in Hartford, where the governor is, and she stayed on it until they passed that law, because it wasn't valid. And when you look at the story behind the law and the way it was placed, that people couldn't start home-based cottage home businesses, it was behind somebody else's greed, because they wanted to block out the neighbor or the next person. No, we all have a right. We are a business. So I just want to come on here and encourage you today to be encouraged. God is the provider. He's the creator. And with God, all things are possible. All things. I don't care what they say, what it look like. You can't believe everything that comes out of people's mouth. You got to go and you got to check it for yourself. And if they say no, you know what? They say, oh, well, you don't go to court. No, you got to go and you got to investigate that thing. And then some things you don't even have to do. Everything doesn't need to go to this one and that one. You have to do things decently in order, but yet at the same time, you got to go find out the real deal of how things are done. And those who are veterans, you could start a business, a street vending business, and you don't even need the greenback, because you serve the country, the United States of America. You can become a vendor. You still have to go underneath the laws of the land, of the ordinances and stuff, but you can start a vending business without just by your whatever certification you got from the military and stuff. Yes. And if you're a farmer or you're interested in agriculture, there's different laws for everything. And the times we're moving in and people are losing their jobs, don't be discouraged. Do not be discouraged. Be encouraged. You can do it. There's online businesses for those who are tech savvy. There's libraries where they're doing teaching because they want people to become more knowledgeable about the internet and things like that. Yes, they're doing stuff behind the scenes. Yes, they are. But I always tell them like this. They watching you, well, guess what? Guess who's watching them? So don't be discouraged. Don't be fearful, because God's watching everybody. Everybody. They may not think so. God's checking all of us. So you be encouraged. You get up. You start a family-based business. Mom, dad, aunt, uncle, grandma, whoever got 2 hands and 2 feet, you start a family business. And you help one another. And you're going to have challenges in family, because I'm going to tell you, one day I'll tell you, when I first had my first family meeting with my family, that pride and arrogancy that I had, never should have been, because we were family. We were family. So you know what? Sometimes family can't work together. It might take a neighbor or a friend who's interested. And only for a season. It may not be for all of it. It may not be for years. But y'all could come together, have an agreement, write it down, put it on a napkin, put it on a towel paper, put it on something, and have a written agreement. Then this is what you agree to. And start a business. And you know what? Always be willing to be the one to be the biggest person. You can always walk away. You could always walk away. Money ain't nothing. Money burns up. But it's your integrity and your faith, knowing that God has better for you and for your family. So be encouraged. This is Fern from FML Diversified. Coming back. I'm working on some other things. I'm working on an offer to get my book up that I have out and stuff. And this one is for resellers, for those people, and you have things around the house, laying around the house, and you could even go on Amazon now, and you can look it up and stuff, and just want to show you right quick. It's called How to Make Money Selling What You Already Own. Reselling to Make Ends Meet guide. It's a little guide, and I have it. The ebook. There's a mirror thing going on there, but it comes in ebook or paperback. It's been a while since I uploaded it, but here it is, and it's in Amazon now. So go ahead, get your copy, and start selling what you have. That's just laying around. And the closet, in the attic, in the basement, in the storage shed, outside. I'm in my room, so I'm just trying to get this up before I rest for the evening. So doing a lot of different projects at the same time. So I want you to be encouraged that the way that I made it is with God all things are possible. And God takes great care of me. So you have a great night. And like I said, I'm going to be getting this up. The link in my description. It's not right now, but it will be coming. And I'm going to be doing some Zooms. I'll be sending the link out for that. And there'll be a small fee to help things get done. So I haven't really decided yet. Got to seek God and ask God, how do I do it? If it's going to be maybe a half an hour Zoom, and then you'll be able to come in and, get some information for those who are interested in the basics. Let's start with the basics, one step at a time. That's how I started. Started with a tag sale with a ministry I was under, and from then we went to, we had I forgot. We've done so much in the Ministry of Helps. I'm so appreciative. I sold water. I sold snacks. So different things like that. And little by little, you'd be surprised how much little by little, because 1 and 1 make 2. And 2 and 2 make 4. 3 and 3 make 6. And so on and so forth. So be encouraged and enjoy the rest of this week. With your family or your friends, or just resting. This is Fern from FML Diversified, and you have a great evening. And please subscribe below and share with someone who is going through that time. Like I said, there's a lot of stores right now this week and have closed and are closing. Macy's is closing, I think 65 plus stores. Big Lot, they've just shut down. I guess it was supposed to be a few stores here and there. They just went across the board, and a lot of them, I guess they say cash flow. Party City, is out of business, shut down before Christmas immediately. It was on a Friday. Yeah. So this is a perfect opportunity, y'all. Come on. This is a perfect opportunity to somebody start selling party goods. They say, well, you got to be able to compete. Start in your circle where you are, And, don't go crazy. Party City was high. I'm going to tell you, when I used to walk in, I used to say, my goodness, why y'all charging all this for this? That overhead? And I'm not going to say it's just an overhead because I believe in brick and mortars. I like going to the store, touching things. Everybody going online. You got to have the right plan. Do I have the plan? No, but God does. No, God does. He can tell you how to run a brick and mortar better than anybody out here on this earth. People like going to the store, touching things. Everybody, the deal that you're getting online with some of this stuff is ridiculous. And then they want you to pay to restock it. I just paid you to get it and pay shipping. And now I bought a coat. Let me tell you, I went further than I was supposed to go. I bought a coat, a jacket. I wanted a car coat. And there was a tag on it. And attached to the tag, it said, if you need to return and I don't repurchase from them, it's a $10.99 restocking fee. I was like, y'all fools. What's wrong with you? You must not want nobody to shop with y'all. But because people bypass it, how many thousands and thousands of dollars, and people are getting garments that don't fit. Don't fit. Not the right cover. I ordered 2 other items, and I know what I put on my order and stuff, and they sent something totally different. Now I send it back, and then they wanted a restocker fee for that. Tell me we don't need a brick and mortar? I enjoy going to the store trying on clothes and shoes. And people will come to you. Like they say, if you build it, people will come. Build it. Build it. Start investigating business, what business is and marketplace is. Do some research. Don't believe everything everybody tell you. Oh, they this and they that. No. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. You can make it. We need some shoe stores in the community. I would take my grandkids to the shoe store. Now, if they're quality shoes, then I will go to the shoe store. A good leather shoe, I will go to the store that has my size. And I know other people was, because people always talking about their feet. And the stuff they putting out there is not good for your feet. And the clothes, the quality of the material is something to wonder about. Polyester, and it don't dry. It takes the longest for me to dry a simple shirt, polyester. I went off. I did. But you be well. You be encouraged. And like I said, go in there and check out them sales. Don't buy up everything. Save your money. You gotta take and plan properly. This week is the beginning of another month. Get that newspaper, those ads for the store, see what's on sale. Now you're gonna be going into those who can get coupons, a lot of medicines. Why in the beginning of the year do they give us coupons with medicine? They will run vitamins and a lot of that stuff. You got to do the research on some of that stuff is not good for you. They're saying the stuff it's made out of is not good. So you got to check your vitamins. The better vitamins, yes, they're going to cost a little more, but I'd rather be healthy than be sick. A lot of natural stuff, a lot of cooking, plant-based cooking. I got those turkeys I was telling you about. I got 4 of them. Cut them up. You can make turkey soup, turkey salad. You can make turkey sandwiches, turkey noodles, turkey casseroles, turkey stir fries. Someone saying, you talking about a whole lot of turkey. Let me tell you something. You make it in different ways, it tastes differently. And if you could cut that turkey up and you could make 4 or 5, or some people, my mother probably could make you 20 meals, and even the pastor, God's servant, she probably could too. But I'm telling you so that you can stretch your money. Hopefully you were wise and got a lot of things that were on sale. For those who can get to the stores, or get somebody to take you. Sometimes you might have to, if they wait for you, like I wait for people when I take them to the store. I'll sit in the car, I'll do work. Sometimes I'll go in. Sometimes they'll pay me $20. I'll take people if they don't pay me, because sometimes they don't have it. Or pick things up for people. The seniors need people to get groceries for them, people they can trust. There's one lady I ministered to, and she gets people in the building where she lives to help her, yet at the same time, I have to minister to her, be careful about letting them in, because people have these drug habits, and they come and they act like everything's perfect. You gotta sit back and you gotta check people, because they checking you, you check them. This is a longer video than I even expected. Yeah, I just want to let you know that you can make it. You can make it. God brought you this far, and He will bring you. You put your faith and your trust in Him, and He will show you how to work the resources that you have, and even get enough for others. When I go out, like with the turkeys, I call my daughter, I call my brother in the Lord. Hey, the turkeys are this. You want a turkey or 2 or 3? My daughter was like, Mom, I already got like 3. She got a big family. And people been bringing her turkeys. Around Thanksgiving, they were bringing turkeys. And I learned through the pastor I was under, Sister Fern, when we do these sales, you want to have a turkey or 2 through the year and stuff. Them turkeys was running $40 and $50. I was going out there getting my turkeys for like $7 and $8. I ain't even playing. And when I walked up, I went out today to get turkeys. I said $1.99 a pound. I said, well, you know what? I'm going to grab me 2 turkeys to add to one I could already cook, and then I have an extra one through the year. And when I went and I was doing my stroll through the store, and my eyes, I don't know, but the Holy Ghost scanned the price thing. I went over down the line, $1.99, $1.99, and then I'm looking $1.99, and lo and behold, 49 cents a pound. Woo! I was like, thank you, Lord, thank you. I was in there for a while, because I was calculating what the resources I had, and I was like calling people. Then I went looking for other things like the marked down produce. Then I went looking at another meat I thought was on sale, but that was the previous week. I didn't know the sale, and didn't really realize the sale had changed. That was off sale, but then I found something else. Then I got me some sausage. And I don't really do pork too much, but yet at the same time, I got my sausage. And it was hot. So I just want to share with you this, for those who, when you see sausage on sale, and sometimes they only have the hot, because it'll say the sweet Italian, or sometimes it'll just say hot. It's up to you, but this is what you could do. You could take that hot sausage and boil it. Boil it 3 or 4 times, and you'll begin to see the hotness come out of it from the hot peppers. And you pour the water off, and then you boil it again 2 or 3 times. And also you're getting the salt off also, as much as you can get out. A lot of that stuff is made with a lot of salt to preserve it. You can also cook it off, boil it off. Any kind of meat. Wash your meat, clean it, wash it a little bit of the liquid detergent. You clean it real good. Even I wash off my ham. I used to didn't, but then I learned from the old timers, you gotta wash that meat, girl. So I wash even hamburger. Yes, I do. I don't drench it, but I rinse it off, because remember, that meat done been through the grinders. That meat done touched people's hands. It could have been dropped. These people are wicked. They wicked. Anything to make money. Then they add, don't get me started. I want to encourage you. Check the sales flyers. The beginning of the month is coming. Sales are coming. And you might not see a lot of food on sale. You might see more medicines on sale. And that's what they push at the beginning of the year. And more people are into wellness now. So they're going to be pushing the gym memberships. They're going to be pushing the gym apparatus and the this and the that. And they want to take and get as much money because they know people always make those resolutions at the beginning of the year. And then sometime the day too, they're not even doing it. You don't spend all that money. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I did it. I used to do it. And like I was out of my looking for a walking pad, the other day. And then my daughter was like, Mom, you got to be careful because especially with the resale and stuff because people give you half of the equipment. I said, I know. I've been there with a pressure cooker. Man, after I bought that thing because somebody had resold it and I bought it, it was missing the knobs to release the pressure. I'm like, Fern, how'd you miss that? Because I didn't know what was supposed to be in the original purchase when the person made it. So I only got half of what I needed. But I worked it. I still got it. And I still going to use it. I'm going to use it this week to make up some different beans. I'm going to do my meal prep for the week and stuff. So I was debating, well, what am I going to cook? I probably do like meatballs. And vegetables. I'm going for the vegetables, the greens, to begin my wellness journey as I go forth. And I've been out walking. These are little things I'm doing for me. Do little things for you. Love yourself. Think well of yourself. Yeah. Yep. Think well of yourself. I don't care how you feel about you. God loves you. He loves all of us. He cares about all of us. But you do what you have to do. And this is a word for those who are sedentary. Sit down a lot. I was like that. And I'm still working out of it. Get up and move. If it ain't nothing but just sweeping around your room, those who are laying in the bed who they just feel like you got to tell your body, get up. And you keep telling your body, get up, sit up, get up, sit up, roll over. You got to speak to yourself life. I done spoke about my sales. I done spoke about meal prep. I done spoke about sales and the beginning of the year. And I done talked and talked and talked. Yet, remember, what time is it? Like 1:11, almost 11 or something. Be encouraged. Love you. Respect others, and give yourself grace. That was my word for the day, grace. I ain't gonna touch it. I'm almost 30 minutes in, and I told myself I'd just be out here on my own. Give yourself grace, and give other people grace. Like my daughters always stop me. They'll stop me in the middle of conversation and say, Ma, grace. Give them grace, Mom. So that's my word for me today, grace. All right, this is Fern. Be well. FML Diversified. Talk with you later. Bye-bye.